Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Green Sustainability Smart Equipment Applications Forum, organized by the International Trade Administration, implemented by the Precision Machinery Research and Development Center and the Taiwan External Trade Development Council. On behalf of the organizers, I would like to extend the sincerest gratitude to all of you for being here today. To kick off, we're honored to invite Director Zhizhong Gao, the representative of the main organizer and the Project Planning Office Director of Precision Machinery Research and Development Center, to give us the opening remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a warm welcome.
We are honored to have 4 highly professional speakers with us today. Let's welcome Mr. Venny Yang, 科盛科技的杨执行长 and Mr. David 罗 士林机械的这个罗副总 Welcome to this forum. Hope you gain valuable from the upcoming forum and discussions. Wishing everyone good health and prosperity. Thank you.
My name is Venny Yang from Modex 3D. I'm very happy to have this opportunity to give you a presentation entitled The Integration of AI and the Cloud Services, Pioneering a Green Future in Smart Manufacturing. Plastic has been playing crucial roles in all kinds of products, like everybody knows, such as home appliances that we are using every day, to automotives and the high-tech products. However, plastic waste can cause very serious damage to the environment if it is not properly recycled and reused. The concept of the new plastic economy revolves around creating a circular system where plastic reduction, reuse, recycling, and the regulation work together to protect the environment. If we are able to reduce plastic use and reuse materials in the design stage effectively, we will be able to minimize the waste. Recycling then ensures these materials are reintroduced into the economy, reducing reliance on new plastic production. With proper regulation, we can ensure these processes are efficient and sustainable. Ultimately, this cycle not only can protect the environment, but also drives economic development, transforming plastic waste into valuable resources. Today, I'd like to share how we can reduce the waste and utilize recycled material effectively using simulation and some AI technology and the cloud services. A little bit short introduction to our company, Modex 3D. We are the global leader in plastic simulation solutions, and we have been working with them on more than 8,000 various projects to validate our simulation technology and also to help them to address the issue in design stage, in optimization, and also to be more innovative in this global competitive market. Okay, let's take a look at the plastic development cycle. Actually, everybody knows this very well, that we always start from part design, and then we go through a mold design stage. We optimize everything. If we can optimize the mold effectively during the design stage, then the mold tooling becomes straightforward. And once the mold is built, then you have to go through the mold tryout stage to make sure the mold can have a stable and efficient production. And very often that we found that we are wasting a lot of materials, a lot of time. We leave a lot of carbon footprint in this stage. Okay, so starting from part design, the common challenges are the over-design and over-engineering. We overly design the part, which will result in excessive material use, high energy consumption, and increased carbon emissions, and so on. And also, these kind of inefficient geometry often lead to bad property, bad quality, and then it requires subsequent processing, recycling, and cause more waste during this process. So if we can minimize the waste in the early design stage, we will be able to reduce the waste from the very beginning. And we have solutions for design data management and also using some AI to assist in this process. And we have the DOE and also RSM technology to help users to be more productive in the design stage. For example, if you have a new design, you can put the design into our database, and then you can find similar models from our database. For example, if you have a new bumper, and then you can put into the database, and then you can find similar design. And then you can extract all the knowledge and the experiences from previous design to make this design much more efficient than before, and to avoid unnecessary redesign, retooling, and also wasting time in the mold trial period. Okay. And this kind of system work very straightforward. Yeah, it's a web-based system. You simply build your own database in your company, and the way to build a database is to, when you do a new design, when you have a new design, you run a new simulation, and then you have a various of design options. Probably you try the design with different gate location, gate numbers, cooling system, and so on and so forth. And then you put all these kind of design variations into this database, okay? Because when you have a new project, you might have 3 or 5 iterations with different kind of design options. Then you put everything into the database, then you can expand the knowledge for AI to learn by itself. Okay, so for example, like this slide, we show that once you start a new design with a new bumper, then the system tells you automatically whether it can find a similar part in the database. Okay, if it can find a similar part in the database, then you will be able to extract the past experiences from the database very easily in terms of how to put the gate efficiently, how to balance the runner, how to balance the cooling, how to do the mold trial effectively. So with this database, then you will be able to reduce the waste from the early stage of the design process. And also, when you comes to the engineering design stage, then you have the DOE, you have the RSM to let you understand the critical factors that might affect your ultimate part quality. And with this, you will be able to minimize the warpage, reduce the cycle time, at the same time, balance everything very easily. So you can set up different kind of control factors, different kind of quality expectations in the system, and the software will run by itself, learn by itself, and then give you the optimized solution. So if you can somehow minimize the warpage, and then you are sure that this part can be molded effectively, then the next goal is probably to search for the minimum cycle time so that you can further reduce the carbon emission during the production process. Okay, so this is another some slides showing the possibility to use our system to help you to avoid a bad design from the early stage, so as to reduce the waste in the design to production process. Okay, and the next challenge for reducing waste is to use recyclable material. And we know recycling is a very hot topic for the plastic industry. Although many have been implementing the concept of design for recycling, and some already succeeded, but it's still a very challenging topic to the industry. Most importantly, it's because the material property is not so stable as the virgin material. So using the raw materials will increase the scrap rates and require more energy-intensive processes, which will lead to greater waste and inefficiency. And at Cortec, in our Modex 3D headquarters, we have the full capability to help you tackle the issue of the unstable material properties that resulted from the recycling process. We have a material characterization and the research center to do all the necessary material characterization for our customers. And also we can put those data on our cloud service, which is called Material Hub Cloud. Yeah, you can subscribe it and give it a try, because it features more than 9,000 grades of commercially available thermoplastic materials. Okay, so when you have the virgin material, basically you know what to do. Yeah, because you have the basic properties of everything, and you have experiences working with it. Then you can start using Modex 3D to optimize your part design and mold design and so forth. Yeah. However, if the material comes from recycling, it can either be post-consumer recycled plastic or post-industrial recycled plastic. Both material will cause some instability and also some variation in the material properties. So how to find a suitable recycled material that have similar properties as the virgin plastics is a challenge. So it's very easy now. You can go to our website, and then look up for the materials in our material database, because there are 9,000 grades of materials available on the cloud. And the next is how to reduce uncertainties when working with the recycled material. The answer is also quite straightforward. Yeah, if it's a critical part, critical design, we encourage you to do some basic material characterization to really understand the properties of your recycled material. I think many people would think, oh, well, that's an additional cost. I don't want to waste my money or spend my money on testing. But then you end up wasting a lot of money during mold trial because you are dealing with the uncertainty that you don't know anything about it. Yeah. So how to validate the right design and to ensure the part quality and also to reduce the cost of rework and scrap during manufacturing can easily be done by looking into our material database. For example, this slide shows the variation of recycled material of two typical plastic materials that we use pretty much every day in the industry. On the left is a polycarbonate, on the right is PC. Yeah, you see for the polycarbonate case, the viscosity usually goes up with recycling percentage, while the ABS material, the viscosity going down with recycling material. So with this in mind, then you know pretty much how to adjust your design to tackle with these kind of challenges. However, when we want to do the first thing right, if we want to do the mold right from the beginning, then you need to have very good understanding of the quantity of the variation instead of just the trend, just the quality is only. Okay, so we have a fully equipped laboratory in our headquarters. We have all kinds of instruments to help you categorize the material processing properties, because I think this is the most important one for recycling material. You can test the rheological property, you can test the PVT property, you can even test the mechanical properties. Yeah, and then you can use some kind of mixing rule to understand and estimate, okay, if you use 5% or 10% or 20% of the recycled material, how would that impact your processing condition? How would that affect your part in the mold design? You can do that kind of evaluation upfront to minimize the risk of using it in a very bad way, so that which would reduce a lot of waste in the process. Okay, so you can get accurate data from our laboratory, and this is ISO certified laboratory. You can use some kind of mixing rule to get a very good quantitative understanding of the recycled material that you are using in your system. Okay, so this slide shows how this web service is working. This is basically a web-based service. You can use it from your laptop or even from your phone. Yeah, it's very handy, very easy to understand. You simply get an account from our service. Then you can start looking into and also compare the results of different materials, and then test your materials with different kind of virgin material and also different kind of recycled material. But of course, for the recycled materials, because of source recycling and also the way of methodology used in the recycling can be different, so it's always recommended to do some basic testing of this recycled material so that you can get a very quantitative understanding of the variation. Okay, and the next is about how to reduce the material amount used in the design. Well, there are a lot of possibilities that you can try. For example, lightweight is a theme of the automotive industry, because every kilo weight you save in the car weight in the plastic part can be turned into a more efficient fuel efficiency for your vehicle. Yeah, so you will definitely need to look into the lightweight topic. And when you look into the lightweight topics, you can find many solutions from Modex 3D, starting from fiber reinforced material, because with this fiber reinforced material, you can reduce the part weight very effectively, and at the same time provide enough mechanical strength. But the cost of using this kind of fiber reinforced material is the unpredictability, because the fiber orientation will be greatly affected by your part design and also your mold design. Yeah, so the challenge is how to foresee the impact of fiber orientation on the ultimate mechanical property and the part dimension, part quality of your material of your design is a very key topic, but you can do it upfront with Modex 3D. And also, foaming is another technology that people usually use to reduce the part weight, and you can use Modex 3D to not only reduce the weight, but help you to reduce the cycle time. In many cases, you can even reduce the cycle time by 15 to 35%. And for some special part, you might want to use gas injection, water injection, this kind of process to call out unnecessary material so as to reduce the material used in your part design. So you can reduce the waste from the very beginning of this entire process. So you can also use Modex 3D for that. And of course, if you have a more advanced application, such as composite, compression molding, this kind of processes, you can also find corresponding answers from Modex 3D. Okay, next topic is about how to reduce the cost and also the waste and also carbon emission in the molding process. The most important thing is how to address the cooling, because cooling usually take up the highest percentage in the entire molding cycle, and also how to address the issue of inadequate venting, because it has everything to do with the quality and the appearance of your final product. Okay, so this slide explains how important cooling can have impact on sink mark, warpage, and the cycle time of your product. Yeah. And many users is using the traditional cooling system on the left, but now the 3D printing is very effective, very affordable. So we encourage every user to look into the possibility using conformal cooling design, because there's no constraints on the channel shape, and it can really minimize the cycle time, at the same time give you the best quality of your final product. Yeah. So this example show you how to do it with this challenging technical part by using conformal cooling to reduce the cooling by 65% and reduce warpage by 25% and ultimately enhance productivity by 50%. Yeah. So what we can offer is that with Modex 3D, it's very easy to design your conformal cooling system and also to evaluate the performance and also optimize the performance of this kind of conformal cooling design. So conformal cooling design is no longer a headache for the designer. It's actually a very big helping hand for the designer to address the issue of cycle time and also productivity. And next is that you can even use the system that I introduced in the beginning to pull out all the necessary and useful information without having to run too much in simulation. So for the designers, for the people who start in the project, then you can use the system to give you a very good understanding and also very good recommendation from the system. Once you have a good part design, you have a good mold design, then the mold tooling becomes straightforward. Once the mold is ready, then you have to go through the mold trial stage. Then often the common problem of the industry is that we usually have excessive mold trial. So it will take away a lot of your time and also create a lot of waste materials, increase energy consumption, and inevitably higher carbon emission. And also, it's not easy to have a connection between your process data and also your mode trial data. So it's very difficult to accumulate all the experience of your mode tryout in the knowledge interface, in knowledge database very effectively so that you can reuse and also extract knowledge from the system. So we have the ISM system, which I introduced from the beginning. This is a smart data management platform. It even helps you to calculate carbon emission. Okay, so with this system, you can start from a project doing a lot of optimization, like I just introduced, and then you can go through a scientific modeling process. This is a software-guided step-by-step navigation tool to guide you through the modeling process to guarantee you the most effective mode trial process and the best results. Okay, with this, then we have further integration with software, with the leading machine suppliers such as Fanuc, Sumitomo, and Angle. We are working on more integration with the international machine suppliers. Okay, and with this system available, you can even carbon and calculate and record the carbon emission of your design. So the ultimate goal of this design is that one day we want you to design your part and the process with the goal of minimized carbon emission. So with this in mind, we can work together to minimize the waste that we are generating from the part design and the molding process. So these slides summarize what I just briefly introduced today. So it's a very big honor to be able to share our vision in terms of how to utilize Modex 3D and our AI and also cloud services to work together to address the issue of plastic material reuse and recycling. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Yang, for your wonderful sharing. Please remain on stage as we will now proceed to the Q&A session. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we open the floor for questions. We encourage everyone to take this opportunity to ask any questions you may have on the topic we've just heard. So, please feel free to raise your hand, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Is Modex 3D a service or a software?
Okay, this is a good question. It starts as a software. Okay, and then our customer needs a lot of support from the cloud. They want to leverage the resources from the cloud. So there are some of the services are on the cloud. For example, like the material database is on the cloud.
我想了解那个 AI 设计，就是模组化的部分的话，我看起来是用特征去分类，可是实务上进行有实例的案件可以分享吗？谢谢。
Okay, the question is about how we can use AI to assist in the design process. Okay, so the first step is that you have to build your own database. Okay, because you are working with various of design, part design, mode design every day. So in Modex 3D, there is a mechanism to help you to upload your design to the database automatically. So on one hand, you can keep your company's secrets. Okay, so you can keep your proprietary information. And then on the other hand, you can host a database for yourself. And once this database is big enough, then you will be able to extract useful information from your own database. Okay, and then the software will compare, of course, the design characteristics. So the data that we stored in the database is very structured. So it's easy to compare and also to search. For example, if you have a new part, and then the software, the database tells you you have a similar part that you have done in the past, which is made with a 3 gates, HUARONG, 3-play mode. Okay, then you can pull it out immediately to see whether you can apply it directly on your new design or not. Or maybe you have 2 or 3 different designs available in the database. Then the software will let you know the similarity index. Okay, for example, the first case might have a similarity of 90%, and second case might only have similarity of 80%. So you might want to reference more from the first case than from the second case. Okay, so the system is basically helping you to organize and also store your knowledge. Okay, and then so that one day, if you need it, you can extract the useful information very effectively.
We want to improve the design of something. Can Moldex 3D be an asset to us to improve the design, the human capability of our products?
Okay, so firstly, you have to define the target in terms of what you want to improve. Okay, it can be warpage, it can be part weight, or ultimately it can be carbon emission. So at this moment, we help you to record everything, store everything. So, and our DOE system actually is quite flexible. You can specify your target. For example, you want to minimize the cycle time. If this is your target, then the software can do it for you. Okay, so firstly, you have to define your target. Generally, as an engineer, engineering speaking, yes, then you usually want to optimize some engineering parameters, such as cycle time, warpage, and so on. But in the long run, you might want to optimize it for the lowest carbon emission. Yeah. Then this can all be possible with this kind of system. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm David from POLYSTAR. It's my honor to be here to introduce the recycling solutions to be able to implement the green recycling for sustainable futures. Just last conversations, Mr. Yang's talking about the softwares, and I would like to emphasize some more the hardwares about the recycling machine and instruments. As we know, at this moment, the economy's development modes and type has from the linear economic to circular economy modes, because you can find in the past the material source from the logistics to the manufacturing, and then it disposed to the waste. The processing waste is like burnings or the restored on the underground. So it will be produced lots of the pollutions, including for the ocean pollutions like air, water pollution, air pollutions, something like that. So after all, it causes lots of the environmental protection issues and damaged the green earth in the future. So this is why the European unions, they have set up the regulations for the environmental protections. From the 2025, all the plastic producers, they need to put up at least 30% of the recycled particles and pellets into their production lines. So it has been regulated all of the producers to do so. So that is why we need to try the ways to implement the circular economies to refine recycling process, even like the post-industrial recycling or the post-consumer recycling. As you can see, this is a circular economy changed from the last sections. We can say the recycling process, it will be create the added value for our sustainabilities. How the recycling machines can be drive the green sustainabilities. It has 3 parts. The first one, it can resource the preservations. You can resource your materials to be able to reduce the waste. And the second one is you can reducing the plastic waste for the environmental protection and reduce the environmental impact. The third one, you can save the lots of the energies and the cost. The cost is including your raw material purchasing cost and your production cost. Here, I would like to say the benefits of the plastic recycling for sustainability. There have the 3 parts. For the environmental, it can be reduced the plastic waste in the world and also conserved the resources. For the plastic producers, it can have a cost savings on your production lines, and for the innovations and market competitiveness. And for the economic benefits, you can save lots of the raw material purchasing cost and refined recycling process and reused some recycled pellets back to your production line to develop the diversified solutions and for the circular economy and sustainability. And also for the social benefits, it is like a CSR for you can afford the social responsibilities to be take care of the environmental protections. And for the customer side, just like a B2C, it can be improved the personal health and also the awareness and the behavior damage, and also with the personal achievements. Here, I would like to share about the several types of the POLYSTAR recycling machines can be achieved through the recycling process to achieve the sustainabilities. The first one is the post-industrial film the recycling solutions. As you can see, most of the plastic producers, by using the blown film extrusion machines, when they produce like in-house scrapped or post-industrial production waste, they can reuse our machinery and get back to the production line again. This is the ReproFlex models. We have the cutter compactors, integrated solutions in the feeding sections. This is the cutter compactor integrated sections. The material is come from the belt conveyors and go to the cutter compactors to have a cutting and a densifying process to make it easy go to the extrusion process, and with the degazing and the vacuum pump to absorb, to suck the additional gas and moistures to make the recycled pellets more solid and stable. And this is the final last stage is the water rinsed pelletizing systems, and then we can produce the good quality of the recycled pellets. The most applicable material for the ReproFlex solutions is including the PE and PP film on roast, shopping bag, t-shirt bag, and bubble films, air bubble films, and the more thicker the film sheet. This is the internal structures of the cutter compactor system. As you can see, we have the embedded specific stationary blade and the rotary blade inside. So this is one of the very critical parts of the recycling solutions. With using this cutter compactor systems, the materials, as Mr. Dr. Yang says, that right now the processing material is become more complicated and diversified, including the different shape, different size, and also different properties like a different MFI and with different viscosity, molecular weights. So through this cutter compactor systems, we can do some homogeneous state to make the material more solid and turn to be the semi-molten status. So it come out to be let the material more easier and more effective to go to the extrusion process. And this is the whole structure and process of our ReproFlex, from the direct feedings, cutter compactors, degazings, filtration systems, and water rim pelletizing system. Here, I would like to introduce our advanced intelligence pelletizing systems. This water rim pelletizing system, which POLYSTAR adapt, is with the patents. We embedded the smart driving modules in these pelletizing systems. It means the blade of these pelletizings, the speed can be automatically adjusted according to the pressure variations of the pelletizing die head. As you can imagine, the material is when it is milled, it will have occurs and generates lots of the different mill pressures. Sometimes it is going high, sometimes it's going down. So in these ways, if without this kind of intelligence pelletizing systems, the shape and the quality of the recycled pellets will be varied. It is different. It is very difficult to control because the material is come from the maybe from the landfills, not so stable. But with this kind of the smart driving modules, it is capable of ensure we can produce a very stable and a good quality of the recycled pellets. We got a patent for these pelletizing systems. And the second ones I would like to share is for the the recycling solutions for the multi-layered film recycling. This solution is especially for suitable for like food packagings and multi-layered film packagings and heavily printing film industry. As you can see, this solution we call it the Ripple Flex Plus. It is capable of processing the heavy printing film on roast and with the large potential of the humid pre-wash, flake, and the stretch films. This is the structures of the Ripple Flex Plus. Is with the triple degazing structures designing. As you can see, this is with one more of the secondary extruder solutions. It is with one more of the natural degazing zones and one more of the filtration area. So through this kind of the mechanical designing, it is capable of the removed more the moistures and more the printing gas out from the material. And this is the process of the whole process of the Ripple Flex Plus recycling solutions. As you can see, we have in the number 5, it is the second degazing cascade systems. With these systems, it can remove out the moistures come from the wash flake. And the number, actually, it is number 7. It is water rinse. And with the secondary filtration system, it is capable of filter out the additional contaminations or the dirty materials, dirty waste in the second filtration systems. For this kind of the solutions, we also integrate with the more advanced automatic meal filter solutions, including for the Europeans' advanced solutions. That is one of the successful case study we are running in the Sweden. We're using the machinery extrusion systems integrate with the Italian filmic filtration systems to run the ABAs and PAs. This kind of rigid regrind come from the triple EE electronic waste. And right now it has been running for more than 10 years, and the performance is running well. And this is another one successful case study we are running in Japan. The customer name is the TBM. They are located in the Yokosuka, near to the Yokohama area. They cooperate with the POLYSTAR, with the biggest 180 models recycling machines. The output can be reached to 1 tons per hour. So it is also integrated with the advanced filtration system to be able to filter out more contaminate the waste from the landfills. And this is the photographs. We take the installation and service in the customers on-site. The third solution I would like to share is about another technology. We call it the shredder integrated recycling machines. It is suitable for processing the PP raffia, PP tapes, fibers, and woven socks and jumbo bag. As we know, in India and in the Middle East and Saudi Arabia, Turkish markets, the tapes, looms, and raffias, woven bags industry is very popular and very common. So we developed this kind of specific solutions for this kind of the recycling applications. The applicable material is like for the jumbo bags, also including the rigid alarms, hard plastic, film rolls, raffias, and woven socks. As you can see, in the front side, in the feeding sides, we integrate the shredded single shaft units onto the recycling machine units. So the benefit is the customer, they can save lots of the installation space. They don't need to purchase the isolate shredder units. And also the process controls can be also the one in one shape. So it is save lots of the production cost and also lots of the labor cost to be able to reduce the costing in the production line. And this is the process of the reproof ones for the PP raffia woven socks productions. As you can see, in number 2, it is the shingle shaft shredder, the integrated solution inside. So this is the structures of the shredder integration units. So for integrate with this specific shredder, the unit inside, the recycling machine is capable of processing the solid structures, different kinds of the material, such as like woven bags, non-woven bags, this kind of solid structures material. And last one, I would like to share about another recycling machines to be able to process the injection molding and also the blow molding, this kind of the products. We also have many industries to have produced like households, like HDPE pipe, PP containers, this kind of, and also the PET bottles, HDPE bottle, this kind of applications. So we have this kind of the solutions to process the crushed rigid regrind by using the hopper feeding solutions. And this is the scenario of this kind of hopper feeding the recycling solutions. As you can see, in this hopper, we have embedded the smart level sensor to be detected the feeding amount of the recycling material. And when the feeding amount is sufficient, it will transfer the signals to the transferring belt to be able to control the feedings material more efficiently. And this is the process of our direct recycling machine. With using the direct feeding and the smart control technologies, we can ensure the quality of the recycled pellets can be more stable and with the more uniform size and without lots of the non-homogeneous situations. The last one I would like to share is our intelligence PLC with user-friendly HMI control systems. And for now, we're using the more and more smart PLC control systems in our recycling solutions. The functionalities of this kind of our developed PLC control system, including it can have the cloud IP-based smart productions, and we can proceed with the online real-time troubleshootings for the customers, and with online software upgrades. It can also implement 24 hours automatic machine preheatings to be implement the smart manufacturing. And also this control system is also embedded the energy savings sleeping mode modules. When the machine is without operations and start up more than 10 minutes, it will be automatically turned into the sleeping mode. And also we including the error code notifications, big data collection and analysis, and also with the operational parameter recordings. That is our POLYSTAR's sales and marketing teams, and we aim to create valuable and recycling machines solutions to be able to implement the completely circular economy and for the green earth environmental protection and ESG sustainable developments. Thank you for your listening. If you have time, welcome to our booth in the K0802. Thank you so much.
All right, if no at the moment, before we move on, is there anything else, CMO David, you would like to highlight or discuss further with us?
I think the recycling process is future development's tendency, and it is necessary for the future because right now the EU's unions has been set up the regulations for the global environmental protections. So more and more our customers has been request by their customer and customer size to need to be using the recycled plastic material back to their production line. So hopefully we can through this kind of the improvement, this kind of the circular economy chains to be able to afford social responsibility to our environment. Thank you.
I'm Sigma. I can be a frank, beautiful, very beautiful company. Fujiangxin FCS Group. It's my great honor to be here today. Sure, FCS is embrace the testing inch 4.0 and ESG. Today, I will be speaking in the title is the greatest mountain manufacturing of dry waste calorie emerging. To begin, this is myself. I currently and working in the process of application engineer. In the FCS, the focus is injection machine, polymer process, and production more design. It brings in the dryment the heavy keen cements. First to ingest the water to Fujiangxin Group, and the second applying FCS technology alignment with ESG processes. FCS stands use the permanent compensations, heavens and injection machine thousands. Divided in 1974. FCS celebrate celebrating 15th feature in the 2024 with 5 grand state again. Just the next day. This is the company, the profile. This is the FCS surface. The FCS surface use the one is the first focus is nuclear research and system design, and that is maybe is ESG the energy as a major. Okay. Furthermore, we integrate with sports for performance technology meet each requirement use. A unique use while FCS is permanent manufacture for injection machine. The well-heber ingredient cross industry clarification the helping or causes science. After all, producing the quality plastic plastics without more just injection machine, maybe in the materials, maybe in the more design, maybe it's engineer, maybe it's a colorization. The all prior height, the all prior low. FCS take a system master approach is a system or theory in molding higher quality plastic products. Look above the website the technology publishers in the FCS achieved the achiever, and we can continue to achieve and before because in this in product this may take more to the mission and inciting overall you tenure a later year 2024 type plus therapy therapy 1580 officially FCS CEO I origin as a special early Ernst as all birth brave anyone guess the change to interland with us. We are also offering a special grantor including the will for same new orders. For more detail, we tell the go to C0806. Okay, next let me the Adley have FCS taking in the challenge all the customers face in relation to global ESG demand in industry 4.0 especially with roomy concerns over carbon testing. This is ESG, the industry. The general FCS focus governance is right in the requirement manufacturing. FCS do more just design and demand injection machine. We also excel in GMO systems and surveillance solution and sensor allows us in CHUN Industry 4.0. We now provide the data driven insights into our machine's performance. The area is totally with its hardware. The production process is now in the mobile, the injection machine and the industry 4.0. The question is the southern we need for automating and intelligent. Automation is allows us to detect and resources for production before the quality control. With intelligent production, the skill to minimize the corrosion for the difficult products. Auto-gavement, intelligent production supports our property our increment. Production increment in the private of the company. If company solutions in the important chain output timeline of the order is with the concern of the injection machine production efficiency. With the concern to injection molding production efficiency, the on-machine sense of machine adjustments are out of repairs and the distribution take normal to the wire without the status opening application procedure in the future in the incremental management in the production and the lead filter and the width. This may also you meets a pattern of a company is more measurable. Or helpers is the RD, or maybe is the temperature, and maybe is the cooling purpose. If you think, okay, the essence is the production line. What is the production line? Is the production process is a creates PR machine and maybe is material and molding and engineer produce higher quality of particle production. Take a list. The drilling production is defeated in sticking mint its qualitative architectural frame in ring us permanent the adjustments and the surface case. The meeting efforts are super much to resolve and use and minimize the time to take care of the awareness of the material systems leads to restore results. And the engineer and the power manpower with necessary campaign emission that's up. Its FCS focus is a system mapping management helping all the clients face the challenge of facilitator. Another shows study the wheel of 2026 carbon tax generation when normally by intelligent and increment data, improving the production efficiency and the managing energy in operation. We provide a runtime. Insertion is important and both outside and offsite. The time the outside is teens. To understand the current the start of the production. Our motto is managerial first to optimize it finished, reduce the campaign is important. The career essentials in the key to the achieve in campaign reduction. How to achieve green and smart manufacturing? Big networking, so where is data reminds machinery performance. With the increased transportation, fields of data presentation, we can take machinery or operation and production to this just is first steps. If installed sensor in medicine, we can take a production portability in the next level. FCSIF systems, which we shown earlier, speaking through the data, the result created a system, the machine, operation, the production on the track on a layer issue. This is OEE. Reflects how many machine operation during the word outlet. Inverting in the user session, the production is efficiency and the production clarity. Agile engineer made different condition for modeling, leading to variation in OEE. IF helping or quotations standard actual their condition and industry is a key filter of 15 in the products. So it's a commandment 24/7 IF will be important and the more everything clears clients out 200 machine. Customers have the reduce in the time the downtime. Maybe is waiting another. Maybe the engineer, maybe the machine. The improvement in self efficiency and scale in production efficiency. In 2013, we performed Japan. Japan is Futaba, the PCs and the middle cam. In the more capability process, the deleted with FCS control system. Additionally, the IF system now achieves starts the procedure control units using in the stimulation to analyze the parameter and more capability procedure helping the business production the standards. The index in 2026 open the ESG ENS focus in energy and management. Now this is energy the company issues. The detailed for do you know detail of together? Let's go FCS J0806 together. That is the time for the government's promise of FCS. FCS IF system helps the clients achieve standard production and reduce the defects and minimize the effective company is emission. In closing, this is fast and ESG challenge together. We are the Huxiangxin group. Spread a better world with anyone. Thank you.
So why is sustainability important for the plastic industry? Could you share some of your insights with us regarding this question?
The four SPCs the metaphor stampede one development difference components since technology in which the plastic industry is this report discussion about the real industry 4.0 where we should fulfill the amendment our AI flow. Or maybe a detail go to the go to FCS.
Okay, so visit your booth right after our forum.
I'm Wei from HUARONG Group, and in today's rapidly changing world, sustainability and green manufacturing are challenges for us to handle together, and we just need to do something to protect our Earth because we need to live harmoniously with the nature. So, as a professional and specialized in injection molding machine manufacturer, HUARONG certainly values developed in this field. So, over the next 20 minutes, I will share what we have done to protect, to do the climate action. And my speech will develop into 4 parts. The first is I will do a brief introduction to HUARONG and what we have done. And second, I will share our perspective on sustainability and green manufacturing. And third, I will share more about what we have done in this field. And the last part, I will share some future prospect, what we plan to do next, and to share our customer to meet this concept. About HUARONG, we are a specialized injection molding machines. Over the 40 years experience in producing injection molding machines to our customer comprehensive molding solution with complete machine configurations in both horizontal and vertical machines. We have 3 brands, HUARONG, Nanlong, and Yudat, and our headquarters in Tainan, Taiwan. Our goal we are dedicated to provide our customer with reliable, excellent, and efficient equipment and services. So we invest a lot of efforts on this to provide more and more service to our customer. About the machine, because we want to offer customer to meet customers' injection molding needs. So our machine not only, no matter customers' material is thermoplastic or thermosetting, they all can do in vertical injection machine or horizontal injection machine. And the machine with the complete configuration, customer can select depending on their production requirement, such as in horizontal machine, customer can select toggle or two-planter machine. And in vertical machine, customer can select like the sliding table and rotating table with tie bar or non-tie bar design. Besides, in addition to the machine part, actually HUARONG has an independent automation department and IT department for customer about the automation planning and factory management system to provide a comprehensive injection molding solution. Just like our company's value propositions, industry aliens create value, innovation delivers high quality. We always offer complete co-molding solution for our customer, and we will, through collaboration with excellent and technological partners, to offer more and more service for our customer. For example, on the right side, we do plastic packaging, and it is normal in injection molding machine, right? And right now we incorporate with the Sweden's company, and we expanding into fiber molding. So we invite a new machine called a dried molded fiber machine to help customer to mold a product in fiber. And this one, I will share more in the following section. And besides this, because we are a specialized injection molding machine manufacturer, so definitely we will continue to innovate into injection molding technology to offer more and more service for our customer. And we dedicated to our durable and reliable machine for our customer. And talk about today's main topic, sustainability and green manufacturing. Nowadays, we all know that we face a lot of problems, like the growing impact in the climate and the rising sea levels. So the need to cut the urban emissions and reduce resource consumption are important and have never been cleaner. So what we have to do? Companies are a key role. We have responsible in driving economic growth, but at the same time, we need to do climate action to protect the earth, to make our life become better. So we need to rethink what we can do to live harmoniously with the nature. And this concept is closely to connect with the ESG, and ESG include environmental protection, social responsibility, and government or corporate governance. And for this general introduction, I show on the screen, so I will not spend too much time detailing, explaining what this information, but I will simply share what HUARONG have done to let you understand ESG's meaning. For example, in environmental protection, we think energy usage manager and the waste management. These three are important. So we keep optimizing in our machine and to reduce the machine's energy consumption be lower and also lower the product's waste. And this part, I will share more in the next section. And then in the S, social responsibility. We think employees are important assets in company. So our welfare committee continuously hold a lot of activities, such as annual health checkups, inviting medical experts to conduct the health seminars, and the employee trips to make work-life balance. And the corporate governance, such as we take risk management, is important. So we try to reduce our employees face any difficult challenge in our company. So not only we optimize our machine to let them install and maintain easily, but also we will invite like firefighters to train our operators if they face problem in the company, what they can do immediately to handle all the emergency. So align with the ESG spirit of what HUARONG have done. I will share 3 parts in the following section, which is more easily to let everyone understand. The first part is we think, how can we minimize the space taken by the equipment? And the second, how can we make equipment more energy efficient? And the third, what is the future of molding using fiber instead of plastic? So the first one, HUARONG have developed and launched a new machine called Smart Two-Platen Injection Machine, and which won 2024 Taiwan Excellence Award. A two-platen machine design takes up 22% less space comparing to traditional three-platen machine. And actually, HUARONG continuously to do some innovation to reduce more machine length. So customer can save their factory's footprint, but also because the length becomes smaller, so the machine's material usage becomes lower. And besides, we have do a lot of patents on our machines. There are 3. I just simply to explain each one. The first one, our patent is called suspended bearing module, in which tie bar and the moving platen are not in contact. So the tie bar wear is reduced and the condition will be more stable in this function. And the second one, inner sliding module. In this sliding has the feature of high loading, and also it has two-way guiding function with more efficient and safer for personnel to install and maintain. And the third one, injection machine positioning device, in which we're using jig and gauge to assist two-platen machine to install. So the precision will become higher, and also the waste of the material becomes lower. So for these 3 innovations, simply saying, we improve the machine assembly efficiency and accuracy, and reduce raw material waste, enhance machine stability, and minimize the machine wear and tear. And lastly, talk about smart. We also feature the smart factory management system, which created by HUARONG directly, because we have independent IT department. And for this, by self-developed micro-host and software and hardware to capture the important data, that the company can integrate all their machines across all the planes by our these systems to real-time monitoring the machine status and access to important information like production condition, injection parameters, or a launch record, or even micro-analysis record directly. And at the same time, it is able to integrate it with NES system. So the data can be further tracking and analysis to assist customer to boost their production efficiency. And the second part, how can we make equipment more energy efficient? Right now, we will highly recommend customers to choose servo hydraulic system for their energy solution, because servo hydraulic has the advantage to combine the hydraulic system and the servo system. That machine can have larger clamping force for larger and complex injection molding products. And at the same time, it has the servo part advantage that has high repeatability and a low response time to control injection parameter. So the injection condition will be more precise. But the last important thing is to use servo motor, it replaced the fixed speed pump motor that the pump can operate when they need. So the energies can save over 70%. And furthermore, HUARONG has an innovative technology in material storage. We have a new patent we call it direct drive material storage motor. The patent is over there, sorry, it's a little small. Anyway, and what is this benefit? We just replace the traditional need of a hydraulic motor and a gearbox. So the energy when in the storage process can reduce energy consumption by up to 26 during storage. Besides, our design is simplify the transmission mechanism, make the production more stable. And it can handle high axle and torque loads. And then this has another feature is because we feature servo motor into the material storage process. So the storage can be independent. Simultaneously when the storage is doing this process and the product cooling and the opening, mold opening can do at the same time. So it also can shorten the molding cycle to improve the production efficiency. And the third part, the last part, what is the future of molding using fiber? This technology is we operate with the Swedish company called Powei. And what we do, the machine, simply say, just dry molding fiber machine. When you search on the internet, it can see the detail. But I just say it's an advantage. It uses 100% pure pearl with a 99% material usage range. It means almost the pure can be used directly without any waste. And the second, this new innovation compared to traditional fiber molding, what is the difference is, this innovation is 10 times more efficient than traditional fiber molding machine, and with no wastewater production, resulting in lower environmental impact. I will quickly say, right now, I just searched from the internet that according to foreign media statistics, from 2024 to 2034, the plastic injection molding market is projected to have a compound annual growth rate of 3.4. Then as the injection molding market is growing, what we need to do? HUARONG is focused on two areas, the plastic reduction and also energy saving. And about energy saving, I have emphasized a lot in our previous speech. And right now I want to simply say about the plastic reduction. And it is also what we plan to do next. And it's about recycling material molding and microcellular foam injection molding. In this exhibition at Taipei Plus, the recycled material molding we are not launched yet. But if everyone have interest, can focus on our website. We will launch it later. And I want to mention more about the last one, microcellular foam injection molding machine, which can reduce the product life and to save the material cost. But at the same time, it reduce the traditional holding pressure stage with the bubble growth. And if everyone have interest, we can talk later. Then for this advantage, the cycle time is also can be shorter when the product is become lighter. And the last, I want to share again, our chairman's motto, industry aliens creates value and innovation delivers high quality. HUARONG will be always your best molding partner and offering comprehensive solution for you. So thank you for your concern.
So in the future perspective, you mentioned that the company is optimizing plastic reduction, one of which is microcellular injection molding. So can you describe more about it with us?
Actually, during the injection molding process, we just applied nitrogen pressure into the molten plastic process. So the plastic can be useless during the production. And actually it has the 5 advantage, but because I forgot to show my detailed information on the slide, so I just simply saying 5 key points. And if anyone have the interest, maybe we can talk later. So about the 5 key benefits about the microcellular foam injection molding. The first is it can 15% to 20% product weight reduction. So it means you can save more material cost. And the second, it doesn't have the pressure holding stage because we apply the nitrogen into the injection molding process. And the third is it can more stable about the finished product dimension. And the fourth, it can reduce injection pressure and clamping force. And the 5, it can shorten customers' production cycle time. So if anyone have interest, actually we have exhibit this machine at J0A1A. Welcome, everyone's coming.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our forum. Thank you so much for all of your participation and have a wonderful day. Hope to see you in other future events. Thank you.